Hi, this is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the Marcum inaugural MicroCap conference right here in New York City. With me is a mercenary, ladies and gentlemen, the Mercenary Geologist, Mickey Fulp. I've had him on before in Vancouver, in Toronto, in China, I don't even know where, but he's now on my home turf right here in NYC. Mick, welcome to SNN Live.
It's good to be here, Shelley.
It's good to have you. What brings you to the fair town?
I gave a keynote address at a strategic metals symposium with about 5 junior resource stocks featured yesterday. So they brought me in to put a little levity into the situation. And it needs it right now with the state of this market.
Levity, it needs leverage. Let me tell you, I hear that if you drop a pin on Bay Street, you can hear it drop.
And I would submit that if someone made a splash into Cole Harbor, you could hear it about 3 blocks away on Howell Street in Vancouver.
Well, we now know that things are quiet. What do you think is the reason first?
Juniors as a group have consistently overpromised and underdelivered. About half of these juniors just need to dry up and blow away. So maybe this is the shakeout. I think we've got a ways to go.
But it's harmful to the guys that really have something. I hate to see them suffer those, you know what I mean?
Well, in bull markets, everything goes up, everything gets financed. In bear markets, everything goes down, nothing gets financed. It's the way this market works. It's boom and bust. We're in a bust right now, but that will give us, as contrarians, some buying opportunities at some point.
What about the effect of the underlying commodities on the juniors? Is it like the Dow Jones effect on the emerging growth companies? It doesn't really, it's just like excess capital if they're making money in the above markets, correct?
Right. So what's happened is the major markets are shaky with this so-called crisis that's 3 years ongoing. I thought a crisis was something that had to be dealt with immediately.
I think that's an emergency crisis.
Whatever, however they want to spin it on TV. And I am a talking head on TV, you know that. But so that has dried up. Risk capital, it's risk off for the junior resource sector. There's no liquidity, there's no desire to go into things that are perceived as risky, and they are very risky stocks.
Where's the money going?
Money's sitting on the table right now. I think most money's sitting on the table in all markets. Well, why do we see the major markets in a bit of a down tick right now? I think it's because this uncertainty about euro. So Greece got partially solved on the weekend, and what's the market focusing on today?
Spain.
Now it's all about Spain. So the market's looking for things to be antsy about, things to be nervous about. There's trepidation in the market. When that happens, it's risk off in our sector.
Well, the Dow Jones has been moving up. I mean, it seems like people are trying to chase the American markets and the American dollar.
If you're going to chase anything, you're looking for secure investments, and so the blue chips have performed better than others. But, look at the Dow. It hit a 4-year high on May 1. It's down from there. So there's, I think, trepidation even with major markets. The only thing that looks strong right now is the U.S. dollar.
So what do you want to be a mercenary about today?
Well, all I would say is you're looking for value in this sector. Everything's going to get beaten up, and at some point, and now we have the summer doldrums coming, but find fundamentally strong stock you look at, and when you think time is right, when you start to see what looks like might be a bottom, and it's very hard to determine that, but do risk-reward profile and start chipping away at some of this stuff that looks really beaten up. I've bought a couple of stocks in the last couple of months that I held positions in, and I'm just accumulating at lower prices. One thing that's encouraging to me in this market is good drill news. New discoveries are moving specific stocks. So there is still interest in this sector. I've seen times when it's gotten so bad that a good drill hole was a selling opportunity. Now a good drill hole's looked at as a buying opportunity.
That's a good point.
And I've also bought in the last couple of weeks. Excuse me. I've also sold a couple of things I had programmed open orders on that had good drill results. So there's light at the end of the tunnel here. I don't think it's game over for all these juniors, but I probably hope it's game over for about half of them because they don't belong.
What's your website, Mick, to find out more information, ladies and gentlemen?
No, I'm going to give you 3 things here. MercenaryGeologist.com, MercenaryGeologist.asia if you read simplified Chinese, and MercenaryGeologist.fm for 24/7 streaming audio of me talking with people like you.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mercenary Geologist, Mickey Fulp. We are at the Marcum MicroCap Conference right here in New York City. Thank you so much, Mick. Good to see you, bud.
Good to see us.
You got it, pal.